So this is my EG4 LL. This is the new 14K battery. I guess I did lock that. I gotta find where I put the key. And here's my Sol-Ark 15K inverter and emergency shut off. And the battery, I have batteries that are behind this wall inside the garage. This thing's pretty cool. I like it, man. I like how clean it looks. This is what 2 solar panels and 3 batteries looks like. Boom. This is the new lithium ion batteries, the EG4 LL. This thing is 14 kilowatts, I think, and these ones I already have 4 of, so I'll be adding 2 more of these into the mix to give me 30 kilowatt hours of battery with those 2, plus this 14er will equal 44 kilowatt hours of battery hooked up to our solar system. So that will be pretty sweet because we've got 1 EV, 2 EVs. Wait a minute, where's my other EV? Oh yeah, my wife has it. Anyhow, I'll add that in there later. Pretty exciting, but that dude was friggin' heavy. I almost could not even lift that. I had to use a lever. Hear that, kids? I used a lever. The longest lever, what does it say? A long lever can move the heaviest thing in the world. And that's what I did. I moved it. I did it.
Okay.
So basically I had 20 kilowatt hours of battery inside, and I had this 14 kilowatt hour battery here, so I've got 34 kilowatts hours of battery. If you look inside the Sol-Ark inverter, all right, so you can see in there I've got 2 battery arrays, and I wasn't really utilizing the full battery potential. I wasn't really using all of the full battery array because of I only had 20 kilowatt hours of battery storage. So now I've added 14 kilowatt hours more. And what this does is it draws more from the solar. So I've got 9,600 kilowatt hours of solar panels on the roof, but the max I was ever really seeing was like 7,500, and that was charging an EV and pulling to the 20 kilowatt hours server rack batteries in the garage. They're also EG4 LL. I think they're 100 amp Gen 2s. Now with this extra battery array, I'm drawing more. And so I'm getting much closer to the full potential. I've seen just about 9,000 full PV production from it, which is pretty awesome. So when I'm charging the car, when I'm doing this, in the daytime when it's sunny like this, it is really pulling a lot of power, which is really cool. So I can fill these up really fast. So I can charge the car for a bunch in the morning. I put a faster charger on there, and then by like maybe 2 o'clock, I'll unplug that, and then I'm filling up the batteries until it kind of goes to dusk. And those are usually pretty close to full by the time it's time for bed. That's summer ideal conditions, but it's really cool. So yeah, definitely recommend. These batteries are great. The only problem I'm having some issue. There's a cat cable that connects these, and I have it runs through this wire, through in here, into this box, and then it goes back into the garage. It's got to connect to the original batteries in the bottom, and I'll show you that. But so far, it knows there's the battery, but I haven't got it to show up like it should, and I can't configure it. So I'm gonna have to contact Sol-Ark about that. I think if I had an EG4 inverter, maybe that would work a little bit better. So that's a little frustrating, just like the amount of kind of troubleshooting I have to do to get it to work, to show up. So I can tell from my Sol-Ark software that the battery's there because I have the capacity and I have the draw. I just don't think it's quite configured right, and it's kind of frustrating that it's something so simple. It's a closed loop system. It should work a little bit better. So I'll do an update video once I get that working cleanly. But I want to get this video out to show about adding more batteries. The 20 kilowatt hour battery, it just wasn't quite enough, especially in the winter. We have electric floor heating in our bathroom, in our bedroom, and that uses a ton of electricity. Having the extra battery power storage for nighttime in the winter will be cool. I'll do a winter video update on how the extra batteries work for that. Then also I reduce the energy going into the cars overnight. So I'll set my the car charger Emporia charger to like maybe 14 or 18 amps instead of the 48 amps. And I'll have it turn on at midnight if I want to kind of have it low charge through the night. Like if I'm going to be home all day, but the car is empty, I'll have it kind of charge lower at night through the batteries, these batteries, not pulling off the grid. And then in the morning, I'll up the ampage once the sun's out, and it'll fill it up the rest of the way using PV. So kind of a cool way to maximize your energy usage. I wish there was like an app that would I could customize a little bit more. But anyhow, that's kind of how I do it. Those are my batteries, and I highly recommend. These have been flawless. The EG4 LLs, the whole system's been flawless, minus this cat connection thing I'll sort out. So hope you found this interesting, and if you'd like to know more, hit me up in the comments about what would be cool. I'll keep making some more videos about my solar stuff. Thanks, bye.